Nifty 60s is a class for people over the age of 60, and it's about preventing slips, trips and falls in their lifetime.
And it started in HAWFC twice a week.
With 5 people, and it's grown from 5 to a dozen to 20 to 30 to 50 to 100.
To the point now where it's 5 times a week in HAWFC, saturated with beautiful people doing the best they can to keep active for longer.
We've proven that it works in Holyhead, and we need to take it on further doorsteps around Anglesey.
It's now in 5 other locations in Anglesey.
We thought each class would have maybe 5 to 10 people.
We thought we'd maybe get 8 to 10 each unit.
Instead of 8 or 9, which I thought would be there's 20 and there's 38 in Rhosneigr.
So it always ranges now between 20, 30, apart from that one where we have 40. So we have nearly 300 new members in the few months that we've been in training.
We're not really very active at our age once we've retired, so I thought coming along here with like-minded people, then you don't make a fool of yourself, and it's actually quite nice to see other people that are struggling as much as I do.
I joined the Nifty 60s to help with my osteoporosis and generally keep fit.
Ac o'n i'n meddwl, swn i'n dweud i hwn, mwyn i mi aros mwy ifanc ac smalu o'n mod i'n teenager o hyd.
I was overweight. I was approaching that age when my mum developed diabetes and she got high blood pressure. I've already got high blood pressure. I just didn't want to, shorten my lifespan, but increase it.
Dwi'n yn berson grŵp I fod yn onest, dwi wedi cychwyn ar lawar un, ond dim wedi aros, cos dwi'n wedi bod yn teimlo'n gyffyrddus iawn yna. Mae hwn yn hollol wahanol.
So our aim is to help the older generation get fitter, get stronger, so that they can look after themselves and that they're not relying at the minute on the NHS.
Dwi wedi bod yn weithwyr cymdeithasol am 40 o flynyddoedd yn gweithio efo pobl hŷn a wedi gweld canlyniad pobl sydd ddim yn ymarfer y corff, ddim yn dod I ddosbarthiadau fel hyn, a ffordd mae'n effeithio yn nhw. So ni'n benderfynol bod fi, hyd yn oed 60 ydw I rwan, bod fi'n benderfynol o ddechrau wneud y math yma o ymarferiadau.
Wel, fwy'n un reswm, angen colli pwysau. Fi'n cael lot o trafferth egni, colli gwynt yn gyflym iawn.
O'n i'n meddwl bod fi reit fit, sy'n cerdded digon ag ati, ond yn ymwybodol iawn bod fi ddim yn gry iawn.
Pan mae rhywun yn mynd yn hyn, mae'r esgyrn yn dechrau brifo ag ati, so o'n i'n meddwl ella bydd o'n helpu hynna, helpu mi symud dipyn bach mwy hefyd.
We get high blood pressure, we get sort of high cholesterol, we get more sort of sedentary and obese. But if you sit down and do nothing, it will get worse and the decline will be fast. By getting out and coming to a gym, you're helping to improve yourself.
I've got arthritis in my back and I'm waiting for a knee replacement. It's getting quite painful and it's a good idea to strengthen the muscles.
I was in 2 minds whether to come because I've got osteoporosis, but I thought, it's affected me, but it hasn't. In fact, it's improved it.
And they'll have that strength and purpose to be able to sit down, stand up, go to the toilet on their own. They don't need help, they can dress themselves.
If they fall, they're strong enough to get up. Sometimes they won't fall because now their legs are stronger, arms are stronger, core's stronger. So that's the kind of work we do, prevent trips, falls, breaks. So when we do the sessions, they involve a good warm-up, obviously, because we've got to take into consideration the age of the athletes, we like to call them, that come to the sessions. Then we do work with dumbbells, we do work with resistance bands.
Kettlebells, medicine balls.
Just generally functional fitness, strength training.
Here you're doing different exercises, things that you wouldn't think of doing on your own.
Especially with the dumbbells, which is something I'd never thought of using. And the instructors are brilliant, they really talk you through everything.
And there's no criticism, there's no expectations except that we will improve our fitness.
that's the expectation, and that's what they're encouraging.
You know, you're looking at from 60s up to well into their 80s, if not older, and everybody can do it to their own strengths.
Diolch yn gystadleuaeth, da chi'n neud be fedrwch chi, a dyna sy'n braf am y dosbarth yma, a mae rei sy'n arwain y grŵp yn ffantastig. Maen nhw'n eich annog chi ac yn dim yn wych iawn.
And it's fun.
Rai sy'n arwain yn bendig o fa, a maen nhw yn cael y gorau allan ych chi. Maen nhw'n cael pob awns o egnis ydych chi'n meddwl, heb bwliad, maen nhw'n cocso chi lan.
Maen nhw'n gwybod yn union pa mor bell i fynd hefo ni fel rhai sy'n mynychu yma.
The best thing about them is that they're doing the exercises with us.
And they're also making sure that we're doing it right, because they're always watching what we're all doing.
Da chi'n mynd I lot o gyms, ella bod chi'n cael rhyw induction sydyn, ond does a neb yna wedyn, a dyn dwi'n meddwl bod chi'n mynd I dir peryg wedyn, yn iwedig fo codi pwysau, wath bam o'r ysgam dyn nhw.
I did think about going to the gym, and I think I went once, and that was £7 for an hour. I hadn't a clue what I was doing, and there was nobody to let you know what to do. So it's fantastic to have those two or three of them to keep it cheerful, keep us in order and show us how to do it properly.
A beth sy'n dda, does na ddim pressure arna I gael neud fel faint bynnag o dwi isio de, neu faint bynnag dwi'n gallu neud.
I only go at half the rate that they go, and my ambition is to go the same rate as them, so I will know I've improved.
They just drive them on, and I know it's a cliche, but it's that can-do thing, isn't it? They're all having a go.
In the first 10 weeks of 2025, we have had over 2,500 man-hours of exercise on Anglesey.
Now I do a few exercises at home which I'd never bothered about doing before.
Dwi'n teimlo yn llawer iawn mwy egniol ac heini ar ôl bod yn y sesiynau yma.
Dwi'n mwynhau o'n arw, a mae'n ei dioni mi dwi'n meddwl. Dwi'n wedi codi o'n wely yn gynt.
Yn sicr dwi wedi gweld newid yn y fi'n hyn, a mi'n gyntyn ers talwm I fynd I wneud ymarfer corff, oherwydd bod fi wedi cael problem cefn, ond ers bod fi'n wneud hwn, mae hwnna wedi diflannu'n llwyr, a swn i'n annog unrhyw un sydd efo problem cefn, neu unrhyw aches and pains, hwn di'r peth gorau fedrwch chi wneud.
I feel as though I'm much younger than I am, which is a huge bonus and gives me hope when I wake up in the morning. Heading into my 80s, I'm still going to be going strong.
My balance has certainly improved.
And my getting up out of the chair has.
And I love it here. And I feel more energised when I leave. I feel I can do more. I think my muscle tone's better. I don't get so out of breath if I'm taking the dog up Bayview Road. I think I am fitter. And that's the aim.
Dwi wedi cael dipyn o operations ac mae melon sydd wedi bod yn eitha gwael, ond ar ôl 3 sesiwn dwi'n gweld yn barod, dwi'n lot mwy cry ar yn rhaid, lot cryfach, ac yn gallu symud lot gwell, a dwi'n meddwl bod o'n rhoi rhyw confidence newydd I chi, a rhyw feel good factor fatha sa'ch chi ddeud, really.
Ie, good vibe.
Ie, gwneud chi eisiau dod yn ôl.
If you can't move because of pain, it's a wonderful class to come to, and you meet people, you know, it's great.
Some people are on their own all the time, so it's a good social environment for them to come, speak to other people, meet new friends.
Really enjoy coming every week. And it's sociable as well. Because I lost my husband 3 years ago, and sometimes it's quite lonely, you know, when you're on your own. So like this has been great, exercising and meeting new people.
To help in my recovery to put my wife in a care home just recently.
Stopio llawer o bethau efo Covid. Ac llefydd o'n i'n mynd, wrthyn nhw gael lawr, a dyn nhw byth di agor eto. A mae yna lai o lefydd I hen bobl mynd at ei gilydd. Sa'n iawn, swn i'n ifanc, ond dwi'n cael dod I fan hyn ac ymuno fo pawb.
And we see that as a massive part of what Nifty 60's is all about. It's not just about building muscle.
A dwi'n teimlo bod yna newid i bod. Mond hwn di'r 5 gwaith i mi ddwad. A dwi'n meddwl bod ni gyd sydd eisiau rhyw instant results. Ond o ran y ffordd da chi'n teimlo, dwi'n teimlo bod o wedi bod bron yn instant neu fyswn ni ddim wedi dod yn ôl ar ôl y tro cyntaf, cos fel arfer di pethau grŵp ddim i mi, ond mae o'n ffantastig. Mi ddylai bod yna beth fel hyn yn bob cymuned i ddweud y gwir.
Our ambition is to see this develop into Gwynedd, into Conwy, into Ceredigion.
Swn i'n deud bod angen lot mwy a mae angen i cyngor Ynys Môn a pawb ddod at ei gilydd i drefnu lot mwy o ddosbarthiadau fel hyn.
Os ydych chi'n edrych ar strategaeth cyngor Sir Ynys Môn, heneiddion dda, mae y math yma o ddarpariaeth yn ffitio mewn i bob agwedd o'r strategaeth yna felly. A mae braf i gael o allan yn y cymunedau. Da ni'n gwybod bod wedi bod yn llwyddiannus yn Caergybi, ond i gael o allan mewn man fel Rhosneigr, mae'n arbennig o dda.
In fact, I think the NHS ought to put some money in here. It's keeping a lot of people off their books.
Dwi'n meddwl sef o'n mynd i'r afel a lot o broblemau cymdeithasol dynodi yma i ddweud y gwir.
Chi ddech eisiau nhw yn y cymunedau lleol, dim just yn y prif drefi. Dwi'n meddwl mwyn cael pobl o bob cymuned i ddod.
And I believe that the way it's run is going to be a forerunner for what should be done in every county in Wales.
It makes me so proud to see what they're doing, because it doesn't matter what you put in front of them, any challenge, they'll do it.
I've got people in the 80s here doing one-hand snatch, doing squats, they're doing all kinds of exercises, 2, 3, 4, up to 8 kilo dumbbells.
Age is just but a number. It's but a number. There's nothing that can't be done. The most important thing is that the older people are getting fitter and stronger. It's growing and it will continue growing, and it will grow not just across Anglesey, it will go across the country.
The faster it happens, the faster the burden on the NHS will start to decrease, and the happier our population as they age will be.
Ac diolch i chi gyd am helpu fi, mae wedi mynd yn her.
Gobeithio gael cario ymlaen am flynyddoedd.
These guys are doing a wonderful job, because there's nobody that leaves this room without a smile on their face.
They're made to be fun. We laugh, we puff, we pant, and we laugh again, which is wonderful.
Mae'r tîm yn ffantastig a dwi'n meddwl bod yn un o'r pethau gorau dwi wedi wneud.
It's changing people's lives, and there is no doubt about that anymore.